Bench Joe Flacco after 4 games, and they're turning to rookie Dillon Gabriel on the road in London against the Vikings. Tough test. Flacco now QB2. Shedeur Sanders will remain QB3 on the depth chart. And when asked about the changes, Shedeur had an interesting way of answering the questions. Open your ears on this one.
Vocally, anything to say?
I guess one more. I guess what do you think you have to show to coaches just to have that belief in you that you can be ready.
What can you say?
Okay, so some pantomiming there from Shedeur Sanders. Cam, I know you believe that Cleveland has not put him in a position to succeed there, but on the other side of this, right, how is he handling his role as a backup? We don't usually talk to QB3 all that often during media availability, but he gets these questions. And how he's handling these questions, how do you view it?
Okay, well, I'll give you a blast from the past real quick, Court, and I'll tell you this. After playing in the Super Bowl, arguably the biggest game in all of sports, you're asked questions. You're in the moment. You're frustrated. You don't even know how your emotions is able to be interpreted. And for me, I did not have the best professional way of going about that. Some would say immature, some would say that's not right, some would say this, some would say that. But what I would say is this: I deserve the ridicule. I deserve so much that I knew who I was and I knew how I was supposed to handle that situation. And I also was the starting quarterback. Anytime people talk about Shedeur Sanders, it's almost like they give a pretense. And it sounds like this: hey, I'm a Shedeur Sanders fan. And I will give you another analogy to that. Anytime a person stops a person or reminds anybody to say, hey, I don't mean to be disrespectful, typically they're about to say something disrespectful. So when you're saying something, right, so when you're saying certain things in regards to Shedeur Sanders, how is he supposed to go about it? Especially given the circumstances that I've said it publicly. I don't think the Cleveland Browns really want him to succeed. Now, you're giving a mic to a third-string quarterback, and I would challenge anybody on any type of platform to name me all 32 teams third-string quarterback. Matter of fact, just give me the third-string quarterback on your division. Matter of fact, just give me the third-string. You know what? It's irrelevant. We're talking about this because it's Shedeur Sanders. And when are we going to start realizing that you cannot control people? Some of the same things that people ridicule Shedeur Sanders is also the same things that makes people like Jackson Dart. It's in the eye of the beholder when you're regarding who you're talking about. I was not always the fan favorite because of why can't wearing these hats? Why can't look dressing like that? Why he's soaking over a towel? Why he walked off and did certain things? So when I'm seeing this reality TV series play out in Cleveland, it's one of the things that's like, okay, if Shedeur Sanders was a starting quarterback and he was making these antics, yes, I will feel a certain type of way. But he's a third-string quarterback. Still a third-string quarterback with the addition of the movement with Dillon Gabriel. So, damned if you do, damned if you don't. And what he's been able to do is say, hey, I only can do what I can do or what I'm allowed to do.
Open in Newsbreak and about local news headlines, posts, newsletter topics, reactions about Newsbreak, about as careers help center, contact blog partner. With as publishers, advertisers, contributors, terms of use, privacy policy, don't sell my info, community standards, follow us 版权符号2024 Newsbreak. All rights reserved. PFSN. Follow partner publisher. 79.5K followers. Cleveland NFL Cam Newton rips ex-NFL HC over concerning Shedeur. Sanders comments by opinion warrior. 22 hours ago, the war of words over Shedeur Sanders has escalated into one of the NFL's most unexpected storylines of the season. A rookie quarterback who hasn't even taken a regular season snap is now at the center of a heated media firestorm, and Cam Newton is jumping into the fray with both feet. The former NFL MVP used his platform this week to fire back at Rex Ryan, accusing the ex-head coach of making damaging and unfounded remarks about Sanders that could impact the young quarterback's career trajectory. Much of the situation was outlined in a report by PFSN's Max Dorsey, who detailed how the rookie quarterback's words and actions have put him under the media spotlight despite his third-string status. Newton defends Sanders against harsh media narrative. Rex Ryan, known for his unfiltered takes, took a direct shot at Sanders on ESPN's First Take after the Cleveland Browns rookie suggested he was already better than several NFL starters. Ryan didn't hold back, calling Sanders an embarrassment and demanding that he get in the front row and study. "This kid talks, and he runs his mouth," Ryan said. "Quit being an embarrassment that way." That comment might have been just another hot take, but Newton believes it crossed a line. Speaking on his fourth Yi show, the former Panthers star questioned Ryan's credibility and the potential damage such claims could cause. "My issue with what Rex Ryan said is not even about Cleveland," Newton said. "But when you say certain things like get into the front of the room and study, where are you getting those sources from? You can't just regurgitate BS because it's impacting his value for other teams." Newton argued that Sanders, despite being a first-stringer, still has real trade potential. Remarks like Ryan's, he warned, can poison how other franchises perceive him, especially if they're not backed by actual information. Beyond trash talk, the stakes are real for Sanders. Newton's frustration goes deeper than one TV segment. He suggested the Browns themselves may not be setting Sanders up for success, hinting at an ulterior motive to keep him on the roster as a business asset rather than a future starter. "I don't think they want Shedeur Sanders to be successful in Cleveland," Newton said, speculating that the team knows cutting him would lead another franchise to scoop him up. "He's good for business on our roster." The controversy intensified after Sanders responded to Ryan's criticism by miming answers during a media session, a silent protest that quickly went viral. That, combined with his earlier comments about outshining current starters, has kept Sanders in headlines despite his depth chart position. Newton isn't alone in calling foul. FS1 analyst Nick Wright backed him up, arguing that Sanders' star power invites harsher criticism than most backup quarterbacks face. "One of the only jobs in America where you get penalized for star power is backup quarterback," Wright said. Both Newton and Wright suggested that labels like arrogant or overconfident often come with underlying biases. Sanders' celebrity, charisma, and lineage as the son of Deion Sanders make him an easy target, even if they also help him move the needle. The Browns may have benched Joe Flacco and handed the offense to rookie Dillon Gabriel, but the spotlight remains firmly on Sanders. Whether he ever gets the chance to prove Ryan wrong is an open question, but Newton's defense has reframed the debate. This isn't just about one rookie's confidence. It's about how narratives can shape careers before they even begin. The Browns may have benched Joe Flacco and handed the offense to rookie Dillon Gabriel, but the spotlight remains firmly on Sanders. Whether he ever gets the chance to prove Ryan wrong is an open question, but Newton's defense has reframed the debate. This isn't just about one rookie's confidence. It's about how narratives can shape careers before they even begin. The Browns may have benched Joe Flacco and handed the offense to rookie Dillon Gabriel, but the spotlight remains firmly on Sanders. Whether he ever gets the chance to prove Ryan wrong is an open question, but Newton's defense has reframed the debate. This isn't just about one rookie's confidence. It's about how narratives can shape careers before they even begin. Shedeur Sanders, the Browns' starting quarterback after Flacco's benching. Flacco, who started the first 4 games but threw 6 interceptions and led the league with turnovers, will serve as the team's backup on Sunday. He is ranked 34th in PFF's QB ranking in the season, with an impact score of 53.9. Much lower than the 72.9 league average. Joe Flacco will be the No.2 QB and Shedeur Sanders will be the emergency No.3 on Sunday in London. https://t:/8v9osaj3e Tom Pelissero @Tom Pelissero October 1, 2025 Rookie Dillon Gabriel, who was picked 94th in the 2025 NFL Draft, will start on Sunday, with Flacco as the backup, according to NFL Network's Tom Pelissero. Meanwhile, highly touted rookie Shedeur Sanders remains the first-string quarterback, a move that has fans questioning the Browns' QB strategy. Browns face backlash after Sanders stranded at QB3. Cleveland fans were quick to voice their frustration on social media, with many questioning why 5th-round rookie Shedeur Sanders remains buried as QB3. This is all politics when it comes to Shedeur. Nothing to do with performance. True wickedness, one fan wrote, while another added, please treat Shedeur at Browns please. You're evil for holding him hostage. Put him on the practice squad. Other fans echoed the sentiment that keeping Sanders off the field makes little sense. A third tweeted, Shedeur isn't even going to get backup reps. This BS. Flacco is done. Why make him QBR? It makes no sense. Another chimed in, saying, they just avoiding Shedeur at all costs, but they said that when they sign him, sad case. Shedeur isn't even going